here, Battle Rap Daily.
Oh, that's loud, man.
Episode number 2.
Yes.
I told you it's the Battle Rap show. I ain't trying to be creative. I don't give a shit about a name. It's not breaking this or bars that. You know, some of these battle rap.
Who's breaking?
I don't know. I was thinking, like, I don't know, bro. Some of these battle rap vloggers, their channel and their show is actually just their name. How fucking self-indulgent is that, bro? Imagine just using your own name. Like, anyway.
No, you say that, but literally the other day, I was pissed off, as you can imagine, to do a battle rap, because that could be any day of the calendar year. And I was thinking, I was like, do you know what I might do one day, bro? I'm going to just change the Don't Flop channel name to So it's funny you say that, because about 24 hours ago, I was thinking the exact
Didn't Mickey do that with KOTR?
I'd never do it, but I have them thoughts. Like, I have so many of them thoughts where I'm like, I could do that. And I was like, I could literally just change it to is the best. And all the battles, 14 million views, Shotty vs Arsenal. What's the channel name? Is the best. I think that shit all the time, bro.
Or like, you know what you could do is like change bare of your top viewed battles, yeah, for when your album drops to like go and stream the album now, like literally shit like that. That'll be a mad promo campaign. If I do that,
campaign. Remember Hulk suggested it, didn't it?
That'll be a mad promo campaign, bro. When your album's out, change all of the top view battles names to your album's name. Go watch it now. Go stream it now.
I like that.
Bam, everyone's gonna be like, "Where's the battles gone?" And then they'll start actually telling everyone how to find the battles, and your name's just gonna blow.
Anyway, get back to your intro, man.
Yeah. Battle Rap Daily, Battle Rap Show, and all of that stuff. I'm here with a legend. He's already spoke before I've introduced him, so it's kind of like pointless, but still, my man is obviously, he's basically the pioneer of UK battle rap, innit, when you really deep it like that.
Well, is it not Briggsy?
It might be, you know, actually.
Yeah, Twitter told me it was Briggsy. Is it not Briggsy?
Might be.
Might be me, actually.
Might have to confirm that one still.
No, it probably is me, actually. Too.
But yeah, obviously, we do have Jump Off, but that was madly American based. It was a different format. It was freestyle and stuff. So like the battle rap that you know it of in the UK is pioneered by this guy that I've got here. Love him or hate him. A lot of people do the latter, but it's my guy. You get me? Welcome to the show. Get me?
What's up?
Come on. We didn't even clap for Copacetic. I feel
yeah,
bad
because he
bro.
didn't control the interview, bro. I'm here. I'm ready to talk, man.
I hear you. Speaking of the album, when's it dropping?
Bro, my motivation is low for the album, man. Like, it's written though, all written. Like, it's done. Like, this is the maddest thing.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that the way to complete it is to come to 12-way studio and just record
it. Genuinely. I was just going for a walk
me?
around, and I was like, you know what? Like, if I had like allocated session times,
you could vibe it.
Yeah, I would do it because I got the setup at home. Like, but bro, like people keep asking me. I'm not like it's not like a daily thing, but like anytime somebody asks
you're in Tesco's getting your milk, some old lady pops up like, what is the album?
The Amazon delivery guy. Nah. But I'd say like a couple times a week I get a DM like, bro, where's this album? I hate giving them the honest answer, but it's just like, yeah, it's been written. I finished. Okay, so I finished it. Writing wise, let's say about July, August time, and then I specifically left it, even though I knew it'd be later than I said it was going to come out. I left it for months because I was like, let me just come back to this. And did Bristol event, did this, did that, whatever. Got to January, I was like shit, boy, like I haven't looked at this for 4 months. Came back to it, and there was so much stuff I was like, this is whack. Like, I don't know why I thought this was good. And then, do you know what it was? I realized I was rushing, bro. I could see certain bars. I was like, I knew what phase I was at when I was doing this. I was just rushing. I was rushing the whole thing. Deleted that. Spent about 2-3 weeks in January rejigging.
So wait. The Sick album that you was telling everyone you had is now not that same even album anymore.
Nah, it is the same. It's just better. It's like I said. Like,
but I mean, like you went back and just redone it.
There was just little, like I said, the thing with me is, yeah, I like.
So that means it's going to be even sicker than what you were saying.
I've always believed it'll be good, but it's like, because it's a first one, it shouldn't be my first one. Obviously, it's not like a point of pride that it's my first one. I don't like this, my first one. Yeah, because it is my first, unfortunately, like there's a lot of pressure on it. So yeah, when I came back to it, I didn't change, don't get me wrong, I didn't like remove entire concepts and whatever. What I'm just saying is like there's certain bits. You know your own brain better than anyone, right? So I'm just certain times I'm like, I know what mindset I was in when I wrote that. I was rushing. I was sick of the album. I was sick of the ideas. I was sick of people tweeting me. It's 3 months late. Right. Like I said, took some time off, came back. It's been ready, but yeah, just my motivation to record it is low, bro. But it is done. I've gone over it 3-4 times now. I'm not changing a single syllable on it. I just need to get in the fucking booth and record it, bro. Yeah, man. But I'm excited whenever it comes out. I'm not even telling people dates now, but whenever it comes out, it's there, man. It'll be there forever. So.
I remember growing up and like a lot of my favorite rappers used to talk about this album that was coming, that was coming. Yeah. I feel for them kids now who's going through the same shit. But,
yeah, man. It's also like I've tried not to be that guy over the years. That's why I've never said I'm dropping an album. I've never said I'm dropping an album over the years because I just don't. I don't like exactly what you said. Like I used to buy Hip Hop Connection back in the day. I used to buy The Source back in the day when I was about 13, 14. So exactly like what you said. Every issue would have at least one interview where if you found it now, you'd be like, that album never came out. That mixtape never came out. An interview with Lil Wayne where he'll be, oh, I'm doing a collab with whoever. You'd be like, that never happened, bro. So
the Wayne and Santana album.
There's bare shit. This is what I'm saying. Look in any Hip Hop Connection, any source, there's at least 2-3 things people say, like they'll say that it's ready, it's coming next month. Never drop, never mention again. So I never did that on my album. I only announced my album last year when I was like, this is happening. So it is still happening. It's just, yeah, it's delayed, man.
No, calm. Obviously, you're busy with battle rap.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Events coming up. Obviously, you got one of those days coming up this weekend.
2 days.
2 days. Why is it taking you so long to do a one-rounder card, man?
Bruv, because it's one of them ones where I knew I was only just doing it for my own enjoyment. There's no demand for it. This is no disrespect to the MCs because they all wanted to do 3 rounds. It's just one of them ones where I had to wait until I was like, all right, I can fit that in now because I personally love them. I know loads of people hate them and I do understand why people hate them because they like the back and forth. But I personally love them. Not everyone, like some.
I feel like you get the best out of a lot of people in a one round.
Yeah, because people like to rap. Battle rappers like to rap. Battle rappers will turn up to a 3 90-second rounds battle with their first round 6 minutes anyway. So the reason it's taking a while is because I was like, well, I like this idea for an event, but I can't prioritize it because, to put it straight, no one really cares about it over. It's an Americanized thing, right? You were talking about Americanized things a minute ago, like 1 round battles is an American thing. No one does that in UK, like so. But
you are the pioneer of UK battle rap.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I felt like, let me do exactly. So I was like, let me do what I want to do. Let me do what I want to do. But let me wait till the time's right. And yeah, I think now's the right time. I took a few months off, obviously. It's been nearly 6 months since the last event. I was like, it's a nice little first event, just a small card, get the ball back rolling. I got so many plans for the rest of the year. And the feedback was exactly what I thought. Like, some people were like, love this concept, love the name, love this. But then other people were like, hate the name, hate the concept. But again, you'd never get that in America. You'd never drop a 1 round card in America.
But they'd never do April Fool's cards either.
Yeah, true. No, exactly. But that goes down well here.
Yeah, no,
Every time we drop April Fool's card, everyone's like, yo, this is crazy. You got someone doing a singing battle with this. But imagine that in America. Imagine Smack coming out with an April Fool's card. Like, yo, we got
Easy the block.
we got John Javas Easy, like a breakdance graffiti class or some shit. Like. But that's what I was saying. So you got to play. This is what I mean. Like, those kind of events are always the ones I'll prioritize. Like, I had, say, the idea to do another April Fool's event this year. I had that since last April when the last one went well. You battled at it, it was a good event. Whereas a 1 round thing, I'm talking that was maybe even, that might have even been like February. It might have only been a couple months ago or whatever. I was like, do you know what? I've had this, because I got my document of all my ideas and I was like, bro, I need to just delete this off my, you know, like when you got a verse or whatever, you're just like, bro, I need to lay this verse. I'm so sick of reading it. Like, I'm so sick of just seeing like event idea, :
question
1 round, question mark, exactly. 1 round, question mark, brackets, may work, question mark. Like, so I just deleted it and so I hollered Kobe saying, I said, look, bro, like, obviously expecting he might be like, what the fuck, like my first ever UK battle 1 round. I said, look, I know I don't want to like change it too much, but I really, really do believe this could be good and it needs to just be done once and I feel like people will fuck with it. He jumped on it straight away, was like, yeah, all right, cool, fine, whatever. Matter, you know what matters, like Matter will battle a fucking pigeon with 2 days. No, he doesn't care. I actually,
he's an owl, so
he
battling a pigeon would actually be relevant.
he doesn't care, bro. I said, look, I didn't even ask him. I said, I'm just letting you know this battle ain't 3 rounds anymore. He said, all right, whatever, fine. To be honest, I thought I'd have to persuade a lot more people in it. Like, I definitely thought there'd be bare more, like, do you know what I mean? Like, responses that were just like, oh, what, why? But I've written 3, you know, just battle rappers complain, innit? Battle rappers just, their favourite thing to do is complain. The battle rappers' favourite thing to, the actual battling and rapping is probably 4th or 5th down the list. Complaining is the thing they do best. So I was so surprised when everyone on the card was like, yeah, cool, all right, let's give it a go, man. I was like, oh shit, are we not going to do the argument part? Are we not going to do the part where you unfollow me and then refollow me and this and that? And no, obviously not.
So
So, yeah.
it was down. And it's on the barge.
It's on the barge. Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
barge.
1 round battle on the barge,
No
man.
argy-bargy.
Yeah, man,
Aye,
trust
Battersea Barge is sick though, man. That's actually
a sick little
lit
spot,
venue,
innit?
bro.
Yeah,
That's a
man,
sick
like-
venue.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah,
I think that's something that adds to like being a event organizer like in
Mm.
UK battle rap. It's getting these events and that. I feel like even these other leagues that have come after you,
Yeah.
they're still using the bricks
You just
and
copy it, bro. I was
jams,
thinking
the
about it on the
fiddler's
train here, bro. I
elbows.
was thinking about it on the
They're
train
used,
here.
and again, like I said, where you're
Yeah,
the
man.
pioneer, like you can create the new venue that everyone's gonna copy anyway.
Trust, and
Do you get what I'm
but this is
saying?
it's so funny. Like that's exactly what I was thinking about on the train. Like I just come from a venue viewing like 2 hours ago, and it was amazing. Like I text you straight away. I was like, bruv, this spot. Like honestly, I'm not even gonna say the name, but it's like 95% the one I'm gonna use for the Shuffle and Marlowe comeback, and it's just like. That was the funny. I didn't want to make it negative with the geezers showing me around, but I really wanted to be like, yeah, this won't be the last battle rap events here. This will be the first of many because this will be the next venue everyone steals off me. And you brought it up. Like I don't like to say it like that, but it is just the truth. Like and you know, people can try and pull me up on it, but there is not a legendary venue in UK battle rap that I didn't use first. Like Fiddler's Elbow, none of us use it anymore.
There's one, bro.
Tell me.
The Good Ship.
I give a fuck
good
about the
shit.
good.
Bruv, that was
We're doing the
legendary.
barge now. Fuck
That
the
was
good shit, bro.
legendary, though.
We're on the barge,
That
bro.
was legendary.
No, I did hear that was good. I heard the good shit was good.
Like, it was a good little home for KOTR in it, but yeah,
heard.
that's because again we was trying not to.
Hey, bro, I
copy
rated that,
go
and
where
and
Dope
I
Shop was.
and I actually did go and check that venue out once. We're talking before KTI was even a thing. I checked out. So, but yeah, no, that is right. I'll give you that. That was yours. But yeah, we're talking about legendary ones. Fiddler's Elbow. I found that from walking around. People don't know this, bro. I found the Fiddler's Elbow from saying to myself, I'm gonna go to Camden and walk around. And I literally just walked. I was like, oh shit.
Doorstepping.
There you go, bro. And obviously Ministry of Sound, legendary venue, a lot of clout attached to it, but never been touched with battle rap, taken and ruined afterwards. Brixton Jam, never been touched with battle rap, taken and ruined afterwards. Like it's just like, so yeah, when I came from this viewing today, that was the first thing I thought. I was like, I'm gonna break the virginity in this event. Bit graphic, but you know what I'm saying. But then it's bittersweet. I'll be honest, it was bittersweet because the people who worked at the venue were cool, and they were like, "Man, we watched your videos online." I sent them a couple examples. They were like, "Yo, we would love this in the venue." And I was thinking, yeah, like you don't understand how many other people are gonna hit you up the second my event's done because it's gonna look amazing, and it's like it's almost a perfect venue for battle rap. I'm not even joking.
Sick, man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try. I'm trying to be positive. I'm gonna try to do the event, kill it, pack it out, hopefully get loads of views.
What's this for the birthday?
Yeah, man. October, November. Shuffle T and Marlowe coming back. Two of the best battle rappers on the planet coming back. And they're so keen.
Oh, no, I see their posts. I see their posts.
I don't know what's happened. They're both married now. Maybe they just reached
I
that
think
point where
it's
they're like,
the
we
fact-
need our own lives.
I think it's the fact that Shuffle just bodied Shotty, bro. It might be a little. It might be a
well, no, I was
catalyst.
at the event and Marlo. I see Marlo outside, and he looked at me and he said he was like, "Oh, I've got the bug." He said,
Bruv,
"I've got the
because
bug. I've got the bug. I've got the
He
bug."
did the impossible kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think he just clarified that, bruv, them man are unfuckwithable if they want to be. And I think they both seen that after that. And like I predicted Shotty was gonna win. But yeah, it was quite a body, bro. Respectfully to Shotty because he's an actual legend and shit.
Like
but
I said, I went
wasn't close. It wasn't
45-minute breakdown we did on Don't Flop podcast, but I said I give Shotty the second round, but Shuffle 1 and 3 easy. That's simple, shortest way to put it. Great battle though, real great. And yeah, Marlo was there, and he was like, he said he was. Not verbatim, but he basically was like, "I've got the bug. I'm coming back." He said, you know, when you do the handshake, and he was like, he didn't want to let go, and I was like, yeah. I was like, he was reconnecting to his youth, dapping me up. He was just like, yeah, fuck, I need it, because he's just watched Shuffle get all this adulation and this and that, and it's a drug, bro. I get it the same with hosting. Don't think when I was in the venue today, I wasn't imagining being on camera with 15 different this and that and lighting, and the guy was saying, yeah, we can do this for you, we can put a face up there, we can put your graphic there, and I was thinking, bruv, like, I miss being the host of an event that big. I host small events, yeah, fine, but I miss coming out of, I miss going out for fresh air and someone being like, bruv, I've come all the way from Edinburgh. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's my first event. I've been watching you, man, for 10 years, blah, blah, blah. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you think about that, definitely.
That's cool.
But there's always just negatives, man. Every good thing, there's always some negative in the back of your mind. And the other one, it's not just like, oh, someone's going to steal this off me afterwards. The other one was like, if I book this place, we got to sell it out. You know what I mean? That's obvious, but like, and I even told the guy, I was like, look, don't let me gas you up. Like, you've seen some videos online, but they were a few years ago. You know what I mean? So I was like, to sell this out will take a lot more work, but I'm willing to put in the work. Like,
that's it. And obviously, just to quickly backtrack, have you got a venue for April Fools in Bristol yet?
No, I'm like tossing up between like 3. So yeah, we got one soon.
Pause.
I could have been 3 women.
But sitting there with the venue brochure.
No, venues can be female. Like ships are female. Like yeah, I'm tossing up with 3. Like let's just say, yeah. But anyway, like
what is your favorite April Fool's battle ever?
Boy, do you know what? Like, it's not the best battle, but this is mad because it's me. But one of the best April Fool's moments ever is when I spit that bar off the top of the head and then I turn to the camera and I'm like, nah, it's earlier. It's when I got no beard, I'm skinny as fuck, and I'm like, if anyone wants to watch it, it's Eurgh versus Pamphlet. If you put that in, Eurgh versus Pamphlet, Don't Flop freestyle battle, maybe that's what it's titled. It's one of my most embarrassing moments.
Soon to be titled Eurgh's album.
Nah, and we got a beatboxer and we're doing a grab bag freestyle with a beatboxer, and I flipped one of his bars and it popped like you've never heard a rebuttal pop. And I just, in the battle, every battle you have, there's one moment that wasn't planned. Like you can rehearse a 6-minute round, but for some reason, like there'll be a bang in the background, and there's always something, right? So obviously we're rapping, whatever, and then just out of the blue, the adrenaline is just like out of control in my body, and I turn to the camera and I'm like, that's how you fucking freestyle, bruv. And I still get people quoting to me today. They're like, yo, you were wilding when you
that's how them Americans are, isn't it? When they're like, Danny Myers. You've done a Danny Myers before Danny Myers.
That's what I was saying, bruv. Yeah, but it's just funny because I say it in my English voice. I'm like, that's how you fucking freestyle. So I, as much as that is a me moment, I would give that's one of the best April Fool's moments. I don't know. I'll be honest. Like a lot of the times when we try these concept battles, like they don't always work, which you got to just be honest about. Like, and a lot, like we were joking about the singing ones, like they don't always work. Like they're great.
I was there. Did Bowski done a singing battle with someone?
They're a bit weird, bro. So like some of them I wasn't a massive fan of, but
Pedro's done a mirror
any
match.
freestyle ones are good.
Fools?
What's that? Sorry,
Pedro's mirror match.
Yeah, I don't really remember that if I'm honest, but it did happen.
And Definitions mirror.
The best one ever, probably Shuffle T and Marlowe compliments and Shuffle T and Marlowe about bars. That was legendary. What I take the piss out of Lefty for this. Like one of the funniest things about the Shuffle T and Marlowe compliments battle that makes it even better is that I think people who watch it think that Lefty and Big J are playing along, but they're genuinely disgusted. But that's what makes it even funny that they're complimenting them on just like a normal level, and then Shuffle goes wild and starts talking about busting on people's faces and this and that. Lefty and Big J are genuinely there like, yo, is this guy fucking serious, bro? Like, and to me, that makes it so much more enjoyable as well. Legendary. I think it just touched 1 million views maybe last year.
And you man redid that for the YouTube birthday or something.
God knows where the footage of that is, but we did redo it.
Do you know what's deep, bro? I got invited to that as Big J's +1, and then he messaged me.
Did I say he got?
Nah, because we was cool them times.
We cool? Normal. Okay, yeah.
He messaged me and said, I've got a guy who I ain't spoke to in time, and he said he wants to come, so I'm gonna bring him instead.
Oh, is it?
But he done that to me with Reading Festival as well. Like he's proper waste man me off.
Yeah, that is bad.
Telling you.
But yeah, so we did. So that was just amazing, just because. And the bad bars battle, like again, I think I tweeted this the other day when they were talking about it. Like, I even remember the pub they took us to. They were like, let's link up. We got this idea. So they took us. No, they didn't. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't like take us like buy us drinks. They were like, let me just go look at this place. And we were just like sitting there chilling, and they were like, yeah, so we've got this like idea we've been working on. They kind of took us through it. And I think they kind of like thought we weren't really going to fuck with it and like feel it. And we were like, that sounds like amazing. Like what could be more like silly than deliberately being shit? Do you know what I mean? And we were like, obviously I can't remember the conversation fully, but we were basically just like, yeah, this is amazing, like cool, you got our blessing, whatever you want. They went away and wrote it, didn't really think, to be honest, anything more of it. That was probably 2 months later, 3 months later, we like, cool. As the funny thing was, when you look on the flyer, it's the bottom of the flyer. That's what's so funny about it. It was this unimportant battle they'd brought it to us. We were like, yeah, we'll give it a go, why not, sounds good. Bottom of the flyer, no one will care about it, rah, 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 rah. Million views. Oh no, that one's on about 700k maybe. The compliments is on 1 million views. But to do 2 of those on one day, they turned up and did a legendary compliments battle. this on 1 million, and they turned up and did a bars battle that's on about 700. That is a fucking achievement and a half, man. Two things that no one was there to see either of those battles.
I was.
you always got to be a contrarian.
Had to be there, man.
But yeah, so I'd put them up there. I'm trying to think what other ones were legendary, man. Oh, do you know what? Actually, do you know one that was really good? Tony D versus Adam the Rapper. It wasn't even a concept. It was just a battle.
Yeah, no, that was a cold battle.
Yeah,
That's
just
classic.
a good battle.
That's
like,
classic.
We banged it on last minute, same thing. They wanted to clash. You were like, yeah, all right, no concept, just rap, man. Great
100%.
battle, bro. Like, loved that whole period. Like, and then you go forward a couple years. What you're talking about when I battled DK and that, like, I wasn't a massive.
I feel like
fan
the
of,
April Fool's cards were getting a bit forced together.
Yeah, that's
point.
what I'm saying. Looking back now, there was a phase where it was like, all right, we've had a lot of success in certain years doing this whole thing of like, oh, we're being shit deliberately. And I was a bit like, all right, I think some of those battles, that's when the singing ones come in and out. It was like, all right, I think we're pushing this too far.
We
now.
just
It's
need
like,
a battle.
Yeah, we need a battle. And the concept just has to be dumb. Oh, yeah, you want to do that? Yeah, fine. I think it all stemmed from, like I said, Chovelty and Marla having this idea to do bad bars and us seeing it as so unimportant, and then it bangs. It was like, oh, this could be the next one, like viral sensation. 2 battle rappers start singing or what, you know. So yeah, I agreed. There was a phase it dipped a little bit, and then I'm fully from last year trying to bring it back as like the staple Don't Flop event now.
Of course.
Because it's just, if you get that balance right between it, like, okay, it's kind of shit, but it's like still good deep down. Like, yeah.
Obviously, you went on My Expert Opinion as well, bro. That's like my actual favorite show on YouTube.
I told my mum this the other day.
Bro, that's like, I'm not gonna lie, because I was lucky enough to interview Math Hoffa for Mad Dog TV outside of Engine Rooms. I Don't Flop.
Engine Rooms, that's another one that people are stealing off me.
Do you know what's sick as well is that Math, Big T, Swave Sever and that, they were battling the next day at a big event in Leeds, I think it was, or Manchester, and I weren't able to go.
Yeah.
But I went to the pre-party, and because they weren't battling, they were just way more like relaxed than in the environment. When you go to these big events and these men don't really like kind of chat to everyone, you're in Engine Rooms, small environment, got to like proper just chill with them and that. And like Math's always been one of my favorites, and people always like, really? Because they don't see him as super lyrical, but you know me anyway, I'm not that type of guy. I like that fun.
Nah, you're
shit
not
from-
lyrical. You've never been lyrical, bro. Like, you've never.
Listen, I'm
I
super
don't think I've
lyrical.
ever heard
super
anyone
lyrical.
describe you as lyrical.
I'm super lyrical, but what I'm
That is
saying
true.
is, my personal like preference is more like about substance and meaning and passion and shit, like certain shit, like in bars and music and rap.
You just
and
mean
shit.
like road shit and street shit, like.
Yeah, but like if a nerd that does road shit and street shit don't hit the same.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
someone who's
100%
authentic doing that shit for me just hits better.
Ironic gun bars. No, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear anyone who's not road or street in any way.
But Math
say
always
anything that is
came
road or
across to
street.
me as probably the most
and-
authentic Bray in the URL.
Well, he's got like a
from
buck
when I was-
50 scar on
That's
his
what I'm
face. It's
saying.
hard to like not think someone's.
So
been
yeah, I was always a big fan of his anyway.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
to see what he's doing now, that's flipping
super cool guy as well, bro.
crazy,
But, I
bro.
mean, Math, one of them people. Like he's one who kind of like transcends battle rap. Like you'll meet a lot of people who don't watch battle rap who know who Math is.
Yeah,
and like he has a reputation, maybe no, let's say had, because now he's known more as a podcaster, and I think he's probably cleaned up his act a lot. But a lot of people didn't fuck with him, bro. Like, yeah, when we booked him, they were like, "Yo, Math this, Math." Bro, I never had a single bad experience with him ever. He's always been so sound to me. Every time I spoke to him, when I went on the podcast, dude was so happy to see me, bro.
Did you get a haircut?
I got a shape up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bro, I was always wanting to wonder,
Yeah,
like, do
trust.
people actually get a little trim there?
I
and that?
didn't want to ask, but he was like, "Yo, you want to get one?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, come on, man. I
That's
got to get a shape up in
sick.
Harlem, bro. Fuck
That
it,
is
no,
sick,
boy."
bro.
Because just what it was is I was in New York, and yeah, before I forget, I actually said this. It's so funny. You're like, it's one of your favorite podcasts. I was talking to my mum the other day, and I was like, "Yo, before I forget, I was like, let me tell you the most random thing." I was like, "Do you remember when I went to New York and I went on that random podcast with that guy I know?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know, that's just been voted like one of the biggest hip hop platforms in the world now, and I've been on it." And I was like, man, I was well proud to tell my old dude that. Like, but yes, I was in New York. I had a few days free for whatever reason. Just text Math like completely randomly, like, "Oh yeah, I'm about more like if you want to shoot a video for Don't Flop or like this, that, the other, whatever." Just Yeah, just text him super randomly. He texts back immediately, "What you doing tonight?" I was like, "Yo, like what the fuck?" I feel like a bad bitch or whatever. I was like, "Damn." I was
Imagine
like,
now though, that wouldn't be so.
yeah, now it'll be like number disconnected. Like whatever. He ain't hollering me now. He like yeah. Someone asked me this. You know Nathan Hector. I see him on the street the other day, and he asked me. He was like, "Who's the most famous person in your phone book?" I was like, "In my old phone, I've got Stormzy's old number," and he was pissing himself. He was like, "You gotta let that one go, man." I was like, at least I'm being honest.
Oh, that's real,
he was
bro.
like, try call it now. I was like, one, is in a different phone, and two, you know he's blocked me because I probably invited him. Don't flop too many times.
Yeah, I was saying to cope. Thanks to Copacetic, I've probably is Mickey Fax or Mike G.
Facts. Yeah, no, I reckon. No, yeah, I'd still probably say like Math is now probably one of the most famous people in my phone book.
100%.
How mad is that?
100%.
Someone I've just booked and fucking taken to Nando's and this and that is now fucking like. But yeah, so basically, so he texts back immediately. What are you doing tonight? I was like, nothing, chilling. He's like, Lux has dropped out. He didn't say this, but that's what it was. He was like, Lux has dropped out. Blah blah blah. He's being a bitch. I was like, all right. And he was like, do you want to come on? And I fully wasn't ready. I was because I hadn't seen an episode. I knew what he was doing. I'd seen it obviously because he'd just been doing battle rap episodes. And I was just like, yeah. I was like one of them ones like, let me just take the opportunity. Turned up. Like, it was so funny. Like, obviously, I didn't really know who was a host. I didn't know anything. I didn't know who was who. I didn't know who I was meant to speak to. You literally just, the way it's set, you just walk in the barbershop. He just gave me the address. I just walked in the barbershop. And it was just so awkward because it's just me. And I was just like, there was about 20 people sitting around. And I was all just like, I said like, I'm here for Math. Like that, because he wasn't there. And everyone was just like, you can imagine, there's like, it's a barbershop in Holland. Everyone was just like, yeah. And I was like, cool. So I kind of just like standing in the doorway, just like, this guy, and I was thinking, this motherfucker's told me like 8 p.m. or whatever, and it's like 8:30 and he's still not here or whatever. Then eventually he turns up and obviously he's just like, yo, I can't believe Eurgh's in Harlem. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, hold it down. Like, whatever. We shoot the episode, obviously it goes so well. I had a great time. I think it's personally one of the best pieces of content I've filmed. I had a great time on it, man. Like, we had such a good chat. And then, yeah, it ends and it clears out like very quickly. It's just done and it's done and that's it. So my man, me and Matt are standing outside and I'm just, bro, it's good to see you. He's like, it's so good you came through. I was like, man, I wish you the best of luck. I see you sometime soon. Right, whatever. His Uber pulls up. He's like, my guy, I'm gonna see you again. Enjoy New York. Him and his girl hop in. They cut. The other guest cut. Everyone cuts. And it's just fucking from Norwich on his ones in the middle of Harlem.
You done a hip hop is real. Did you do that before?
Oh no, but before my guy, knowledge dipped, Math dipped, everyone's dipped, whatever. There's like, you know, literal like such shady people. It's pissing with rain. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. You have never seen someone order an Uber quicker. And I was thinking, if my card declines right now, I'm telling you. But what's the funny thing? I probably wasn't in any danger. Like I said, it was, you know what I mean? There wasn't that many people about.
Can't imagine,
I'm going to say it 100%. I was shitting myself, but I was by myself. They all went and I was just there, just standing on the street in the rain in Harlem. And I was just like, bang, booked Uber. And as soon as that pulled up, I jumped in. And the way home, I just felt this like big sigh of relief. Like, and obviously like my family, did you do that podcast? I was like, yeah, it was good fun, man. I was thinking, I was shitting my pants, boy. Like, but great, so glad, dude. Like I said, it's now the success it's got. Like, I'm so proud my name's attached to that. You know what I mean? Like,
and he's probably glad that you kept it. Like, you kept it real. Even like you said, Lux pulled out. Yeah. You get me? So like, he's still thinking raw. A lot of his peers weren't down to back him when he was building it, innit? So.
Yeah. And now, hey, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's a good feeling when someone succeeds and you're just happy for them. Like, I don't watch that. I'll be real, I'm human, innit? You know what I mean? You see certain people succeed, you're like, you don't deserve that.
Yeah, no,
when I see Math, I'm like, bro, he ain't never done anything to me. Like I said, I know this guy, don't fuck with him. I couldn't care less, bro. I'm like, he's been cool to me. He welcomed me on the podcast. He knew, he could see I felt a bit awkward there. Do you know what I mean? He made sure, he was like, yo, this is my guy from the UK. He's here for a little bit, right. Like, he's the one that got me the shape up. He got me, you know what I mean? He looked after me, man. Like, it was cool. He might have left me in the rain at 1 a.m., but we'll scratch it off. So yeah, it's like, I'm like, genuinely, it's a nice feeling when you see it. Like, it's now, you know, they say like, what, the biggest podcast hip hop is Joe Budden, Drink Champs, My Expert Opinion. There's not too many others.
Hey, the battle rap show is gonna be up there soon. You know, I'm telling you, blood.
Trust. You'll probably abandon me outside as well. I'll be like, yo, he left me a North out, fam.
Like, yo, I got lunacy, bro. I'm sorry, I got lunacy coming. You can't talk.
No, but it's funny because genuinely, obviously, you do think about these things, and I was like, all right, well, I'll probably go back to like New York sometime. And I was like, I do wonder now, like, I mean, I did speak to him not too long ago, so he has still got the same number. But I was like, I would be interested to see how he turned me down if I asked to be on it again. Because I don't think he'd air it, but he'd find a way to be like, do you know what I reckon he'd say? We're booked up with guests for 6 months. I reckon that's what he'd say. Like, I can't see Eurgh from Don't Flop following 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I reckon he might have you as a co-host, maybe, or something like that.
Bro,
you know,
I'd
like
love
they've got
to,
people.
man.
They
Yeah,
have.
like
I think they
Graph and
sell
all
a
them, man.
seat.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you can actually buy a seat and chill in the
That's
back of the barbers.
embarrassing, though, man.
I know, but for
imagine
fans,
being a guest and then paying to sit down. Like,
no, you
but
never
I
know.
still got to get an Uber when you all abandon me after. But that is genuinely. If I go out there, I'm gonna try, and it'll be interesting to see how he turns me down, because he would definitely turn me down. There's no way I'm being a guest on that. Like, he said, what, Fat Joe, Styles P. He had what Troy Ave the other day, 21 Savage. Like, bro, he's had like, I think what he had, what's his name, Bow Wow. Like, it's like insane. This is what I'm saying. Like,
crazy guys.
And I think a lot of the American battle rap community, because they all hate on each other, I think a lot of them are still sleeping on him.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like 100%. Someone like here, we ain't got like a dog in the fights. We're like, bro, he's killing the game. Yeah. Out there, I think the other top URL guys, they want to pretend like he ain't doing it, because he ain't the guy. Like he was the guy, but they think of Math as washed up. That's what I think. I think they think he's washed up, so they're just like, fuck his podcast, man. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, bro, my man's top 10 in the world.
100%.
What do you want to say about that?
100%.
And all I'm saying is, after I went on there, it suddenly got a lot bigger, bro.
The gift. But hopefully this one gets big, innit? Because we've got you on here now, bro. So yeah, before we wrap it up quickly, as I did with Copacetic, I want to ask you a personal question. Who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush? Do you know what? I definitely did try sliding Tina from S Club DMs.
Calm.
Yeah.
Calm.
I hear these man.
I told you we're showing our age. We're showing our ages on these things.
Laughing in the, I can't even see who it is. But I hear someone laughing.
We're showing our ages.
Tina from S Club. But you know what I did? I unsent the message because she aired it. That was only a few weeks ago.
Nah. Bruv, her bandmate just killed himself, bro.
Before that,
come on, man. Have some fucking heart.
I wasn't like. What was that? When she was grieving, I was just like,
trying to offer a shoulder to
what
cry
it
on
was,
it.
no, listen. I can't believe I should never have said that. But it's a track. No, it's just. But it is the truth, and I've said it now. It is the truth. Like, about, it was probably when they announced their comeback tour, innit? I was like, she was kind of fit, you know, and no one ever talks about her. So I just sent her some funny DM. Like, I think it was like, you were always my favorite. Edge. Unsent. I give her 24 hours. She didn't come back in 24 hours. I was like, nah, done.
All right, but what if she actually hit you back, linked up, but she had
I wouldn't be
mad
now,
hairy
bro.
ass.
Your number would be blocked.
What if she had a mad hairy ass? Would you still hit?
There's literally nothing you can say that I wouldn't.
What if her pom pom stank bad, bro?
But to be in that situation and know, we'd have to almost basically be having sex.
Yeah, but I'm saying, would you still go in?
Imagine when I'm 50, 60, bro. Oh, tell me something funny. Oh, you remember SK7? Come on, man. What, you think I'm gonna turn that down? It's like that clip of Andrew Tate that went viral when he was talking about, would you shag, what was it, Hulk Hogan with a pussy or Megan Fox with a dick? It's like, it's the same thing. It's like, well, it's still somewhat attractive. It's like, it's still Tina from S Club. Like, that's a sentence I didn't think I was gonna say today, but it's just like, it's like, yeah, okay, so what? She's naked, you're about to do it, but it's not that. All right, fine, I'm on it. I'm here. What am I gonna do? Pull off and, bro, come on, man. You lot are hating. Now you can all fuck.
I respect it. I was
gonna say, what do you expect? Did you honestly expect? I go, no, I wouldn't do it.
Nah,
I'm saying we're there. Right. If she texts me a week before, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be honest, I got something to tell you. If she was like that, I might be a bit like, let me think this over. But if you're there and you're like, yo, I used to be home from school.
I'm just holding the nose going.
Like, bruv, I used to come home from school and be eating a sandwich and the S Club, whatever it was. Do you remember that TV show when they went to Ibiza or whatever it was? Bruv, come on, man. Like,
I hear that.
But the funniest is, you asked me what celebrity crush, and I wouldn't even say she is my celebrity crush.
So why?
I just tried sliding their DMs because they announced the comeback tour. I just don't fuck it. And sometimes it works, isn't it?
I said you could get a flipping.
Yeah.
Just get her to host the.
But you know them ones where it's like, as I was hitting send, I was like, I know she's not going to reply, but I was more like for my own enjoyment. I was like, I don't care if she replies or not. You could, like, what does it mean? Like, it's just a DM. Like, I knew she wouldn't, but I just did it anyway because it was just like, yeah, it's good entertainment, man.
I hear you, bro. All right, yeah, man. Where's everyone following you at and that? Where they finding all your shit and that? Like,
do you know what? Right now, I'm not even in mode. Like I said, I'm not in album mode. So just don't flop, man. Just follow at Don't Flop on everything. I'm fully in event mode. I just want to make banging events all year. So if you want to be up to date with all the events, at Don't Flop on Instagram. We've been way more active on Instagram recently. You saw them posts we made the other day. Went really well. Lot of engagement. So yeah, just follow Don't Flop on everything. Don't Flop on YouTube. Don't Flop on Instagram. Not Don't Flop on TikTok because that's not us. But we'll have a TikTok soon. Just yeah.
Yeah, no.
Let's keep it locked for these April Fool's battles, man. If you don't take yourself too seriously, just watch these April Fool's battles and just enjoy battle rap like what it used to be before everyone started. You know what I mean? Liking themselves too much and fancying themselves too much. And yo, Tina, holler me, man.
Holler me.
Bro, about a DNA in LA, bro. I won as well. Are you mad?
Hey, there ain't no party like an F-Club party.
Like, go for sex there. He's going to go back to his girl and be like, they spent a lot of time talking about this S Club. I don't know what it was. Is it a club? Was it an actual club?
Oh, shit. Bro, yeah. Battle Rap Daily. It's the Battle Rap Show. Make sure you're subscribed and all of that.
Shouts out 12 Way as well, man. Fucking hell, bro.
Big up 12 Way. And obviously, I'm going to have her back in the future. Me and him can just chat shit for hours. So make sure you drop comments and let us know that what you want to talk about. And also drop me comments and let me know who you want me to bring up here next, innit? Safe. I tell your mum I said safe as well, man.